Hey there, Bison fans. Coach Velk here, going to go through with you our Monday workout for our summer program. They focus a little bit more on power and explosion. Although we're always focusing on power and explosion, this puts a little bit more of an emphasis on it with us supersetting our workouts. Not as concerned as much about the weight that you do, but more about the explosive movements, okay? Got some great alternatives for you guys, so bear with me and stay with me. I've got some great pull alternatives, some battle rope alternatives I think you guys are going to like, and some different tricep alternatives. So I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys all the different variations you can do, because we're getting to the point where if you don't have a home gym, you're probably tired of doing the same old things, right? What else can I do that's a little bit different to mix it up? So I'm going to give you guys some of those workouts here. I've got a towel with me. I've got a metal bar that I basically took off of a rake, which is an extension thing for outside. It's sturdy, it's strong. You want to make sure you're not using an old wooden rake or anything like that. So take a look, see what you have in the house. If you have something like that you could use. So the first thing is going to be a bench and plyo push-ups. I've already been through this workout once, but I'm going to go through this workout the first set of it a second time just for demonstration purposes and show you what worked for me and what didn't work for me. So the first thing is I'm going to, the biggest thing with the bench press, a lot of guys said they couldn't get that full extension when they were on the ground. So how can they get that full extension up and down? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get my back up on this chair, make sure the chair is sturdy, right, can hold you. And again, you can see I'm getting my hips up in the air, and then I can do my bench press. So remember, with our supersets on our summer workout plan, we are going a set of 5 on the first set and a set of 10 on the second set, right? So the weight is not as important as the explosive movement, okay? So I'm here. All right, now I'm gonna come down. I'm going to go right into my superset, my plyo push-up, right, which is going to be an explosive clapping push-up. Again, if you cannot do it from your feet, again, feel free to go from your knees. And again, that explosive movement is really the most important part. Okay, so I'm going to go from here. Okay, so you can see I'm already out of breath, right? So again, been through this workout once already, but again, just that first set will get you out of breath. Going through those supersets is going to be really good for you, okay? The second thing you're going to do is a power clean to a kettlebell swing, okay? So we don't have cleans. What can we do? We went over last week, one thing we can do for cleans is use our water jugs, right? That is one option. Power cleans is also about explosive movement, downward up, right? So again, I can just do some power jumps, right? If I want to do them with water jugs or with a backpack, I can do that. Remember, our backpacks are always great things to use with us. If I have it loaded up with stuff, not to the point where it's going to break. One suggestion I would have is make sure it is tight on you, all right? You want to get those straps nice and tight. If the bag is moving around too much, you want to make sure that there's nothing that's going to fall out, okay? And again, same concept. I'm going to squeeze and hold on to the backpack to make sure it stays tight to my body, isn't hitting me in the head, okay? Same concept right there with power cleans, okay? All right. The second part of the second workout is power cleans that takes us right into kettlebell swings, okay? So again, kettlebell swings, best thing we can do is our water bottles. I think it's good. We can still go through the movement here. Ten reps. I actually lost count there, so I think this is 10. Thinking about the next workout. Not currently what I'm doing, but you guys get the idea there. The next thing is the landmine rows and power rows. So instead of giving you guys those 2 workouts, I'm going to give you a bunch of row variations, okay? The biggest problem I've heard from guys, a lot of things I can do to push, bench press, push-ups, things like that. What can I do to work my back, okay? This is where we pull out our towel. Just grab some old towel out of the closet, and it'll be a nice one. What we can do here, we can do several different things to work our pulls. Number 1, kneeling pull downs. So if I kneel down and I'm going to pull out on the towel, right? I'm going to get a lot of tension here, and I'm going to pull down as if I'm doing a push-up. If you keep that tension pulling out on the towel, you're going to feel a nice pull in your back, right? And actually after doing these, I felt it more than I really thought I would. I watched these workouts online, did not think that I would find anything too crazy, but yeah, this one actually works really well. The key to this though, remember, is not to have any slack in the towel. You've got to really be pulling out on that towel and pulling down. You're going to feel a nice pull in your back there, okay? Another thing is alternating pull downs. Same thing, keep that tension, and I'm going to pull down from the right side. Pull down from the right side, all right? I can get 5 on each side, right? You get the idea there. Again, the key is that tension, and then I'm pulling with my left or I'm pulling with my right, and that's going to help you with that tension in your back. Those are some other alternatives. Another one is Superman with pulls, which I like a lot. Again, one that I did not think I would feel as much as I did, right? So I'm up here, right? I'm doing my Supermans, but I'm coming right here, right? And just pulling that in, getting that upper body up as much as I can. If you feel any tension in your lower back, which I did, I kept my feet on the ground, right? And I saw another variation where you could come all the way down and just slide the towel in, right? If you don't have that towel off the ground, you have some lower back problems, just slide the towel in. Keep my feet on the ground, upper body down. I can literally just slide the towel in, and I still get a really, really good pull there. I found that last one was probably a little bit more effective for me, but I'm also old, okay? Another one we've been over before is towel slides. Okay, so again, one thing I can do here is, again, I'm on a slippery floor, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay on my towel, and all I'm going to do is pull myself forward. So I'm laying on my towel on a slippery floor. I'm going to grab anything I can, right, and try to pull myself forward on that towel, right? And as I pull myself forward, I'm going to feel that real tightness come into my back here, okay? If you were on a carpet floor or something like that, lay on a book, something that will slip on that floor, okay? So again, this towel I know is going to slip on this floor because the floor is a wood floor. Come here, and I'm going to pull myself forward. That's a great, great pull workout for your back, all right, to get everything working there. Next thing on our list is going to be front plate raise and battle ropes, okay? This we're going to get creative again. So front plate raise, not much you can do there again. We're going to go back to our water jugs or anything heavy, okay? Our backpacks, anything like that. And we can just literally just do our front plate raises, right? Again, kind of working on that high pull portion right here. But again, more weight you do, more weight you grab onto. You can pick up a box. Anything you can do to grab a plate and lift up, right? Just kind of working that right here. So as I work that, the next thing I'm going to work is battle ropes. I don't have battle ropes. Saw this online and loved it. A towel, right? I can still do the same motion, but do those towel slaps, right? So I'm right here. I do this for 30 seconds on and off, right? I can even do, right, back and forth, right, if I want to. All the different ones that we did before, I can do this and still get that explosive movement using that towel to simulate the battle rope. So that was one of my favorites that I found online. Please take a look at that. That's a great idea there, all right? Next thing was Bulgarian dumbbell squat. So we have there, again, as we talk about this, you guys have already seen this one, but I'll review it again, all right? What I want to do is make sure that my knee stays over my ankle as best I can as I do this, and my body stays as upright as possible, okay? The key is not to touch the knee to the ground. A lot of guys think they have to touch the knee to the ground for it to be effective. That's not true. We're going to get that thigh to parallel and keeping that knee over your ankle, okay? Up and down there, okay? Now the second part of that lift, if you look on your sheet, guys, is Bulgarian dumbbell squat into jumping lunges. So again, jumping lunges. Again, same thing here. I don't want to be way out over my feet here, and I want to make sure I'm getting that full extension each time. So as I go through this, right, go through that, up and down. You're going to feel your legs, get those explosive movements going. You're going to feel it in your legs and your hips, okay? Next thing is shoulder shrugs. Shoulder shrugs, same thing, you got to find something heavy. Now, what I did discover was that with just the water jugs, it doesn't feel as heavy. If I wrap the water jugs with something, right, I feel a little bit more tension here. I got to hold on a little bit more, right? It makes it feel a little bit heavier, okay? And I can still kind of get those shoulder shrugs if I want to. Again, grab onto anything, right? Grab onto, a box, grab a heavy box, something out of your garage that you have, and just do those shrugs, right? Those shrugs will be enough to get you going. The next thing here on our list is the overhead squat, okay? I know triceps are on there. I'm going to go through a few tricep variations here at the end, okay? But overhead squat, I'm going to use my towel, a bar, a Swiffer, right? Anything like that. And just kind of take that over my head. Again, pull that tension out. Pull it out. Don't have any slack in that towel. You'll feel a lot more, and then you can work your overhead squat, still getting that same motion. I would go to the towel if you've been using a bar, because the towel gives you a different variation for that workout, okay? The last thing are our tricep variations. So a few different things you can do for this, which I think are really good. One of them was I'm going to show you here, which I really liked. You can do this on your knees, you can do this on your feet if it's too high. When we do skull crushers, think about that motion we do. We're all right here, all right? We're going to do that same motion on a chair, okay? So I'm going to grab my chair. I've got a really low chair, right? Real low. If you've got stairs or something outside you can do this on. It's still a great variation for your triceps, but I'm going to come down here, come right up. And I think that this variation is really pretty good. Again, something different, something that I haven't seen in one of the videos that I've been looking up here. Next thing you can do, and again, bring us back to our bar, is it's a little bit more of an incline thing, but if you keep or a decline I should say, but if you keep your hands in the middle here, right, you're going to feel a deeper pull in your triceps. One thing you want to make sure of though is that this thing is sturdy enough to hold you, right? I don't want to hear about guys using broomsticks and stuff like that. If you have something really sturdy at home you can use, chairs that are sturdy enough, keep those chairs close, all right? You don't want a lot of tension here on the middle of this pole. I'm actually going to move mine in just to be sure, okay? And I'm just going to go here, and this is just a nice little tricep variation that I have there, okay? The next thing that I really liked that I saw, which I thought could be beneficial, right? You can do this with your feet up on something, or you can do it on the ground, okay? Up on something is fine. I'm going to go here on the ground, okay? You can go on your knees, you can go on your feet, okay? But just the idea of 21s, right? We know 21. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go halfway up 7 times, okay? I'm going to go halfway down 7 times, and I'm going to go full 7 times. So those are some nice tricep variations that you can do to add to your workout at the end of your Monday or whatever workout that you're doing, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys have any questions, reach out. I will share with you guys that Google Sheet through Remind, so you guys have our summer workout plan. You can probably start that, I would say, in the next 2 weeks, depending on where you're at or how you feel. If you're totally sick of our workouts, you need something different, go to this, defer to this, try this. And I think these supersets will help kind of offset some of the redundancy I think that you're probably feeling at this point, okay? So hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you guys soon.